This pen's broken on both sides now. Fuck.
Who did
Thanks,
that?
Emily.
Bardic Mystery Tour, Season 6. But don't worry, it's nothing that you missed. Season 5, you see, it just doesn't exist. We're just trying to keep the novice alive, so skip right over Season 5. We're back to Dreamlancer and their tricks. You're gonna have to call it Season 6.
Bardic Mystery Tour is a 5th edition D&D actual play about a rock and roll band that solves mysteries while they're out on tour. I'm Ed, and I'll be your DM.
Hi, I'm Emily, and I'm playing Kemen, the Fearbolg bass player in the band Dreamlancer. He's wearing Birkenstocks, a leather vest with chevron-cut fringe, and a train hat. And he's real big, like 7 feet tall. Well, more than that. Big O.
Hi, I'm Brayton, and I'm playing Staff, who is a changeling playing Scrapper, who is a shifter guitar player in the band Dreamlancer. Staff's been in one form for a long time, this shifter form, and Staff's getting pretty antsy. I don't know if you know this, but when you're a changeling, you kind of have to change. It's in your nature. So we'll see what kind of risks Staff is willing to take this time, although Staff really doesn't want to get caught.
Yo, yo, yo. It's your girl Nora playing Soft Wind in the Trees, aka Windy. She's a 6-foot-tall snow leopard tabaxi with a penchant for frog hunting and learning new stories. She also has a pretty serious necklace collection, a dragon talon, wyvern claw, necklace of muting, and a necklace of disguise. So maybe she needs to pick up some rings or bracelets to balance out her jewelry collection.
Last time on Bardic Mystery Tour, the gang tried to book a show but was told that the Adventurers Disco doesn't do rock shows. They talked to a woman named Minnie who claims to be the rightful heir to the venue, but needs to find the lost will of Grundledore to prove it. Then they went and talked to Felon at the Grundle Manor, who seems pretty cool-headed. We join them as they decide where to search for clues. This is Bardic Mystery Tour.
So, I walk away from the house, and I want to talk to my friends about maybe having Crow do some snoops.
We haven't talked about Crow in like a decade.
Oh, yeah. To the listeners, Crow is a bird that sits on my shoulder most of the time.
It's a raven now.
He's a raven, but his name is Crow. And we're connected. He's a Fae spirit, actually, and I can send him to look at things, and I can look through his eyes. And he can report back.
You mentioned he was a Fae spirit, but you didn't mention he's a familiar.
Oh, yeah. He's a familiar Fae spirit.
Like you've met him before?
Yeah. We know each other. His name's Crow. Where have you been?
Yeah, I think we should have Crow go in and steal the will.
Okay, I don't think that Crow can just, go in unnoticed. He's a bird, you know what I mean? He can't be, invisible. He's a bird.
You can't cast invisibility on him?
I don't know.
How certain are we that Minnie is not crazy?
I'm concerned because we used the True Stone on both of them, and it seemed to work on both of them. They didn't seem like they were lying.
I'm going to guess that Minnie is definitely crazy, right? It's just a question on whether or not this will exists.
Right. Also, maybe we should just create the alternate will and then hand it over to the authorities, because then we get to play our rock and roll show.
I do have an illusory script spell that I never use.
Sounds like the perfect time to pull that bad boy out.
Let's see what the truth is first.
Why solve the mystery when you can just circumvent it?
I send Crow. I'm like, hey, Crow.
Yeah?
Go up to the windows and take some peeks.
Okay.
He flies up to see all the windows, and I'm looking through his eyeballs.
Okay, yeah, he flies around the windows. You see 3 people sitting around a table eating a fancy dinner. They have wait staff. They bring them food.
Is one of them Felon?
Yeah, it's Felon, and then a man who's more like Millie's age, who is a little more green than Felon is. He's also wearing nice clothes, but just a nice suit, not like a fancy suit.
Oh, is there an upstairs?
Wait, who's the third person?
Just some lady.
Just some lady.
She's wearing a dress. It's green.
I have a question about timeline.
So, like, we know when Antler Mayhem was a big thing, and we, like, kind of know how old Grundledore is, I assume. So, would we know if, like, is it Alec? Is that his son? And Minnie, is that, like, daughter and son? Or is that, like, grandchildren or great-grandchildren?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
I'm not sure you guys are super solid on the timeline. Do you want to give me
Okay.
a best guess on what you think the timeline is?
What if we roll a knowledge history?
Grundledore was very old at the end of
Yeah,
season
but it was
3.
like fake old.
Wow.
Oh, I rolled poorly. I got a 8.
Oh, I got a 23.
Kemen really knows everybody else's business.
No, I just really like Antler Mayhem.
I got a 6 on my history check.
Scrapper and I don't know shit.
I think that Grundledore was like a pretty good drummer in Antler Mayhem.
Think about it, Kemen. You know how old Darren Flane was? He was in his like 80s-ish, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then how old do you think he was whenever he was managing a band?
30,
He was a young manager.
26.
23.
25.
Okay. So that puts the timeline somewhere in that range, right?
80 minus 25 is 55 years.
But what if he was 85 instead of 80?
60 years.
Okay.
And Grundledore, how old was he at the end of the podcast? He was like
So
real
old.
old.
Yeah, but it was fake old.
And how old does Fallon look? Does he look like
Fallon
he's in his
looks
20s?
like 20. Yeah. Well, he looks like
Okay.
20.
So he was like,
Grandkitties.
I'm going to say Fallon's a grandson or a great grandson.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Because like Grundledore probably didn't live for too much longer.
Yeah, but at the beginning of the podcast, he
He
was
spread that
probably like
seed.
30
You know?
or 26.
He slept with
Yeah.
everybody. All these people were just claiming
just
to
like
be
Elle.
related.
All the halflings.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any
Rudy.
really short family members that we've
Yeah,
seen?
Minnie.
Minnie, is she part Prudence?
No.
Baneslayer?
Maybe.
Is that what her name was?
Yeah, Prudy.
But did they end up together?
No.
You don't know.
See?
What happened off screen?
No, Purdy just effed off. Once she found out Grundledore was old, she was done with him.
Yeah.
Was she there for that?
Yeah, I was also got older.
Did she?
Oh, yeah?
And I was like 16 or something. Like I was really young and like I ran away from home to find Grundledore. So I was like an adult then.
If you want me to change one word on my paperwork, I can do that.
No. Don't change any words.
Does Crow see anything else?
Nothing out of the ordinary. Like, it looks like a house, right? Like, there's bedrooms.
Do they look like they have any safes behind any windows?
You mean paintings?
I mean, paintings? Listen, I'm fine.
How do you expect to identify a safe behind a painting? Do you mean do they have paintings on the walls?
Like, if the painting is like out and there's a safe that you can see, like they
or hinges
They were
on
in the
one
middle.
side.
Yeah,
what if they accidentally mounted a window where a painting goes in a frame? Then you can see the safe behind it.
Yeah, you don't find any mounted windows that are
okay.
hanging in front of
Okay.
walls.
I thought you were supposed to paint a realistic environment for us.
There are paintings on the walls in some rooms.
How many of them look big enough to hide a safe, a wall safe?
How big of a wall safe?
Like normal, standard wall safe size.
All right, what's a standard wall safe size?
Well, when was the last time you went to an ordinary wall safe store? Because the last time I went, they only had one size.
When you say ordinary, do you mean one in the
Uh-huh.
land where King Ordinar reigns?
Uh-huh.
You see this mirror over here? It's like this size.
No.
No.
That's
I
way
can't.
huge.
Because it's a podcast.
Yeah, it's for the listeners to imagine, Brayton.
It's putting a lot of burden on their imagination.
Look at this painting.
Yep, that's exactly the right size, Ed.
That's huge. Anyways, no paintings that are hanging open with a safe behind them.
Tweet at us. Tell us what size of painting you think is the right size.
We didn't get any tweets, guys, so no one thinks that paintings have sizes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so no, you don't see anything out of the ordinary that you can tell just by visually looking.
Okay. Is there an attic?
Yeah.
What do we look in the attic? What's in the attic?
Yeah,
Is there a trunk?
there's loads of trunks. So many trunks. And
Okay.
covered up paintings with like sheets over top of them.
Can
you
he
know?
get in? Is there like is it like open accidentally, like a broken
Roll an investigation check.
24?
You don't find any way in.
Okay. I report all my findings to my pals. And then I'm like, What do you guys want to do, man? Play Hacky-Sack?
Maybe there are some clues in the museum about the family history of the Grundledore estate.
Good thought. Hey, big guy, what time is it? Can you check on your sundial watch?
Oh, yeah, I check. What time is it, Master?
It's getting kind of late.
Oh, guys, it's getting kind of late.
How late do you think the museum's open?
Is it Sunday?
No.
Well, you have knock, right, big guy? So we can always just break
It's
in.
always open when you can break into a place.
Man, it feels like Grundledore's back on the podcast. Knuckles is like, guys, this isn't going to get us any closer to finding the devil.
Well, Knuckles, do you think the devil's running the casino, maybe?
Wait, is there a casino here?
Maybe.
Sure is. And a cheese factory. Not a cheesecake factory.
Oh, is the logo on the cheese factory a kobold?
Nope. It's called the Funky Lick Cheese Factory.
That's pretty good.
So what's the symbol? A tongue?
A guitar.
Well, do you guys want to split up and go to different places and investigate them since it's the end of the day?
I want to go to the museum.
I want to go to the cheese factory and get some postcards, man.
I'll check out the casino.
Knuckles?
I'll go check out the people. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. You guys are really slacking off on your devil hunting.
All right, we'll meet back at the Humble Grotto in time for a late dinner.
All right, let's see who Lars wants to go with.
Yeah.
Oh, we all stand next to each other
Yeah, we stand in a circle and then we say, Lars, pick one of us.
and we run away and whoever he follows.
Guys?
Why don't we just all think of a number and then when Lars picks a number, whichever one it's closest to wins.
Well, what if we each pick a different number or the same number as someone else?
Yeah, just don't pick the same number.
If only there was a way to simulate this.
Okay, how do we do it? Tell us.
Did you all think of a number?
Yeah, everyone think of a number between 1 and 30.
I don't have
Okay.
a 30-sided die.
Do 1 and 20 then.
No, I'm going to roll a die 4 and a die 10. If I get a 4, re-roll it. But if I get a 3, it's a 0. Put that in your brain. Lars says 10.
I had 17.
My number was 21.
My number was 7. I don't know what Knuckles was.
Knuckles is gone. You gotta go with Wendy, Lars.
Wendy.
All right, Lars, we're going to the museum. No chewing.
Yeah. Oh. Water.
I pick up some snow and I throw it in the general direction we want to go to get him to try and head that way.
Oh, that's right. It's snowing everywhere. Forgot all about it.
Does he go after it?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And then I tell him, roll around in the snow if you want to get wet.
Yeah. Snow.
And we head off to the museum.
All right. Kemen.
Yo.
Wendy taught you how to use the signs and how to navigate the city well. And you picked up the path you had to, and you found the Funky Lick Cheese Factory. It's kind of on the outskirts of town. It's an enormous building that's fucking big. How big is a cheese factory? It's fucking 3 city blocks long or something,
Whoa.
Yeah, it's big. It's big.
Okay, I go up to the door, the front door.
Well, there's a fence around it, and there's a guard shack, and there's a guard in it.
I'm like, hey, man.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, I'm touring the town and wanted to check out the cheese factory. Big fan of Grundledore.
Ooh, all right,
Big
all
fan of
right,
Antler
all right.
Mayhem. And just wanted to check it out. Get some postcards, send to my fan base because I'm in a rock and roll band. So can I go take a tour? Do you guys have those?
Yeah. It's not a tour. It's like a self-guided.
Yeah, I'm in. That's me all the way.
It's not a tour because you're not allowed in the facility. You know what I mean? But just head up this pathway. There's it says guest entrance. Just don't go through this gate that I'm guarding.
Okay. I go up the path. Oh, what's your name, friend?
Ryan.
I like that it looks like you look down at your name tag on the camera, but you're reading your notes.
Why does everyone have to? Why does Kemen ask people what their names are?
I'm trying to get better.
He's turning a new leaf.
You ever hear of character growth, you piece of shit?
Yeah,
no,
what
I'm
are
into it.
you?
I'm into it.
A DM?
No, you're right. This guard's going through character growth right now. He used to be really mean to people, and then you're the first person he's ever been really kind and welcoming to, and he's really proud of himself for being able to really just not be cynical and tell you what, you don't want to go to the guest sign, you want to come over to the employees only sign and talk to the guard. Okay, idiot. That's what we need more in this town. More idiots in Nen. I hope that it's great.
All right. I go I follow the path to the guest.
All right, you walk in and there's some kid working, and she's like, "Hey, we close up in 5 minutes, so you can check out the
You can go look in the factory. In the windows of the factory, if you're into it, there's a little like sign that explains what's going on, the history of the factory in the town, and then there's you can get some stuff from this gift shop if you want really quick. But we're closing up pretty soon, and she continues to mop the floor.
Oh, hey, cool. I look at the postcards.
All right, there's the postcards on the counter.
I buy them.
Okay.
Then I look through the window, and what do I see?
It's like a factory. There's like assembly lines, right? And there's people. I don't know how you make cheese. There's
big vats.
Cheesecloth.
raw milk's coming in. There's people churning it. Do you churn cheese? And then
That's
there's
for
like
butter.
whatever. And then do you have to age cheese? Like, do you have to let cheese sit?
Yeah, it fermented.
So there's people setting up the whatever.
You have to make it into a wheel
Then you press it.
and put wax on it.
Yeah, and there's people over here pressing it.
Are all the people working in there like a mouse race?
No, they're all like mostly regular player character.
How many of
races.
them are kobolds?
You know what? None.
Do they have a Marvin's specialty cheese flavor?
Yeah,
I want to buy some of that.
they sell it in the gift shop. You can buy it.
Good, I buy some of that. What's it called?
It's called Marvin's Cheese.
Marvin's Munster?
Marvin's Munster. Joke's on you though. Like, it's like in the gift shop, it's way marked up from like the grocery store, which is wild because like they make it here. They don't ship it, but they don't give a shit. They're like, yeah, dude, you want to buy it?
Yeah, how much do I owe?
For the wheel of cheese and
A whole wheel. Jeez.
Of course.
A whole wheel of Munster?
I didn't buy a wheel. I think I bought a wedge.
But does Munster come in wedges?
you get like something that's like a pound or so.
No one knows. It's not actually Munster cheese. It's just called that for alliteration purposes.
Just call it Marvin's Munster. Munster never existed until Marvin.
Hmm.
And you buy some postcards.
Yeah, how much do I have to pay?
So it's like 4 gold.
Some expensive cheese, man.
Cheese is like a commodity though. You know,
Yeah.
it's not, cheese ain't nothing. These ain't craft singles.
Yeah.
The most expensive things in the grocery store are always meat and cheese.
And diamonds.
Does anything look suspicious in the factory from the window?
Roll an investigation check.
I got a 15.
Nothing looks suspicious.
Are they playing like funky licks on the bass or on the guitar as the workers are working? Because I think that
In the gift shop, they are 100%.
but not in the factory.
No. There's just factory noises.
Okay, I knock on the window and I try to wave and like get their attention.
There's like gear squeaking, you know, because there's like all the conveyor belts are like not electric powered. Even electric powered ones still have wheels on them. So whatever. You knock on the window.
Yeah, to try to get the attention of the workers, and I'm waving
All right,
at
the
them.
employee says, "Please don't bother the workers. They're busy working.
Did they look though?
Yeah, like one or two of them.
I waved. Did they wave back?
Yeah, one of them waves back.
I do like the upward head nod too, and a smile.
She gives you a head nod. She has like a mask on though. They all have hairnets and masks and
Nice.
gloves and stuff.
I hold up the wheel. I mean the wedge of cheese, and I give a thumbs up.
Don't you pour wax on the cheese and like for the final step?
Sometimes on some cheeses.
I think that's before you age it. And Emily's right. It's not all cheeses. It's definitely not soft cheeses. It's only hard cheeses.
What about
I
that?
think that Munster's
cheese with
a
a cow
soft
on
one.
it. It's soft. It's like
We already talked about how this isn't
That's not
actually
soft.
Monster. It's
You know what I'm
named
talking about?
improperly.
I know
Yeah,
what you're
Baby
talking
Bells.
about. Baby bells, but those are not soft cheeses. Soft cheese is like goat's
Brie?
cheese
Oh.
or brie. That's a soft cheese.
You're saying brie doesn't come in wheels? Hear me out. I'll bet you those. Was it Baby Bell? They make different kinds of cheeses, by the way. I'll have you know, since I don't know shit about cheese, I'll explain this to you.
Everybody always is going around saying Baby Bells only make one kind of cheese, but that's technically incorrect.
I looked it up on Wikipedia.
The internet is a magical place filled with information.
They got original light and white cheddar.
There, what kind of cheese is original? You think original's a soft cheese?
No, I think they're all hard cheeses.
Right, this has 5 flavors.
Yeah, but there's no artificial growth hormones, colors, flavors, or preservatives in them. Dude, they got original, sharp original, mozzarella style cheese, Gouda. There's so many.
Gouda?
Gouda. Okay, I leave the door of
What were
the
on
shop.
the postcards that you got?
You'll find out if you're a patron.
Okay.
Oh, wait, Kevin, are you done?
Yeah, I left, and then I was going to go try and sneak around the back, but only if that other person, the guard, wasn't looking. Ryan.
The guard just watches you. The employee's like, hey, all right, I got to close up.
All right, take care.
If you want to, you can come back tomorrow, but we got to go.
What time you opening?
Early, 5 a.m.
Whoa,
5 a.m.?
that's
Look,
early.
They bus old people in here to go on these tours, these guided tours. So
Old people notoriously wake up at 4:36
True, it's
a.m.
true, because they go to bed at like 5 p.m. All right, good night.
tonight, what do you think buses are like in this? I'm sure that never, ever
It's an
in the
extra
history of
long
time
wagon.
did someone make like a 75 person wagon. that
Well,
they
have
were
you
like-
ever seen the Flintstones?
That's true. That is historically accurate. All right, Wendy, you find your way to the Grundledore Museum.
Okay. What's it look like from the outside?
All the lights are off.
I go up to the door and I try to open it.
There's a sign that says hours and it's closed.
I try the door.
This person comes and they open the door and they go, we just closed. We just closed.
Oh, hey, can I just take a quick look around inside? I'm only in town for one day and I really wanted to see the museum.
I mean, we'll be open tomorrow.
Yeah, but I'm leaving very early tomorrow.
How quick are we talking here?
Like 10 minutes max, man.
Lars goes, real quick. All right, make it 5. You got 5. Is there something you want to specifically see?
Yeah, I want to look for documentation with Grundledore's signature on it.
Oh my. I don't know how much you know about Grundledore.
I don't know that much. I'm not an Antler Mayhem fan like
All right,
Kevin.
as a docent to the Grundledore Museum, I'll inform you, writing wasn't his forte.
Yeah, but he had to like sign some kind of legal agreements, right?
Yeah, mostly just like marked them.
I'm a handwriting expert, so I need this for a project that I'm doing. I'm doing a study of very famous people's signatures and what kind of things we can derive from their handwriting.
Yeah, I just really can't let you in for that unless it's a school project.
It's a school project, man.
Okay.
I'm going to the University of Ordinary. Ordinary. I'm going to the Ordinary University.
Oh, nice. I'm glad they switched their name back already after Queen Inganalia, but it's weird because King Ordinar didn't like come back to life or anything. Anyway,
They just like that name better.
you can't bring that in though. Is that a dog-sized gerbil?
This is my service animal. You have to legally allow him in.
Wrong again. You don't know shit about our laws. Look at the sign on the door. It says no service animals.
He can talk though. He's like a reasoning person. And he's part of our band.
Yeah, I play the drums.
See?
The docent is like, sure, fine, whatever, fine.
Okay.
It is cold outside.
All right. We head on in and hopefully he shows me some examples of Grundledore's handwriting and signature.
Okay, we don't have a ton of time because I have to go home, but this is the document room. It surprisingly has very few documents in it because documents weren't Grundledore's forte.
All right.
There's a handful of, like the original copies of some of the contracts to build out the casino and the cheese factory and the brothel.
Okay. I just want to try and memorize it as much as I can in case we get to see the will. And I want to look around to see if the will is there. I don't think it would be.
One of the things about Grundledore is that he didn't have a very consistent signature. Like, look at this document. He just smeared his hand on it. But look at this one. He drew like an X and there's like a letter X. This one actually looks like it kind of says Grundledore a little bit, like chicken scratch kind of.
So you're saying there's a wide variety of styles that he used.
Yeah. Historically speaking, he's kind of a difficult figure to really put a lid on, It's true about everything, really, like his music, his solo career, like his adventuring style.
Oh, hey, by the way, when did Grundledore die?
Oh,
Like how many years ago?
let's see. It's got to be 40 years ago at this point.
Okay, so Felon, is that his grandchild or his great-grandchild?
Bellin is actually Grundledore's great-grandson from his family he had before he went adventuring.
What about Minnie's side? Is that a different side of the family?
Oh, yeah. Grundledore had Minnie's father when he was much, much older, 1 year later than the Mucker side of the family. So the M side of the family and the Mucker side of the family or sometimes referred to by the women who he, sired these families with, the Lendra side and the J side. Mucker being Jay's son and M being Lendra's son.
And which side of the family would you say that he was closer to?
Jay's side of the family has historically been less well received to some of the Grundledore fame because Jay always felt abandoned by Grundledore since he ditched her to go adventuring and to be in a rock and roll band. But I mean, he came back to the town many years the wiser 1 year later and settled down with Lendra. The families are fairly different because of those interactions.
And what's your favorite Grundledore artifact in the museum? What's the most interesting one?
See, this is the slime face of Ehab that was procured from the Opier Magna in one of the adventures that he went on, that he actually tore off of Ehab, who was a thrall of an aboleth.
It still looks really wet.
It's very well preserved. It was amazing that we even got our hands on it because I don't even know how we got it.
Well, that's certainly amazing and disgusting. Thank you for sharing it. Lars, was there anything else that you wanted to look at, buddy?
Yeah.
What was
Bones.
it? Bones. Are there any bones in here?
No. Not that I'm willing to show to a gerbil that wants to eat bones.
We're going to have to go to the cemetery to find some bones.
Okay.
All right. Well, thanks for the tour. We really appreciate you staying open for us.
Yeah, and again, you can come back tomorrow. We got to close up. So.
Okay. Well, we'll see if we can make some time for it tomorrow.
All right.
Have a good night.
He sees you out and closes the door.
Okay.
All right.
Hey there, groupies. Brayton here. Thanks for listening to Bardic Mystery Tour. You know, it always makes me feel good when you do. Why don't you head on over to bardicmysterytour.com? That's your one-stop shop. It's not... Okay, there is a shop associated... It's not a... it's your one-stop site for all your Bardic Mystery Tour related information. You can go there. You can get links to where to listen to our music. You can get links to where to listen to the podcast, although I suspect that you don't need that. You can get links to some merch that we have, and you can get a link to our Patreon. And if you sign up for our Patreon, you will get postcards sent to you every time we go to a new city, which is pretty cool. There's also some behind-the-scenes interviews on our Patreon site, and it's just a good way of being part of the community. All right. I don't have much to say, so my mom said if you don't have something nice to say, don't say anything at all. We obviously don't listen to that all the time because you've listened to the podcast, but I hope you're having a nice day. Back to the show.
Scrapper.
Yes. Scrapper hightails it straight back to the hotel.
What the fuck? Why?
The Humble Grotto.
Why isn't Scrapper going to the fucking casino like she said she was going to do?
Because Scrapper has to meet up with Paris.
Oh, okay. You go back to the Humble Grotto. Coincidentally, as you're walking in, you see Paris. And he's like, Scrapper.
Hey, big boy. And I wink at him.
All right, let's get to my room.
Yeah, let's go up to your room.
All right.
And then I giggle.
He rolls his eyes. And then he goes to a room and opens it up and goes in.
I looked back down the hallway before I go in. Is anybody following me?
No. Wait. Roll a perception check.
23.
No.
All right, I go in.
Paris says, Staff, it's me. Bar.
I know, and I throw my guitar, and then I start to take off all my stupid clothes, and I shake myself out into a different shape, and I'm like, I can't wear this damn skin anymore.
By the way, Bar is spelled with 2 R's. And then Bar says, I think it's super unfortunate that our family has this naming tradition of picking things that sound like they're music references, but they're actually disease references.
I know. What a great failure of our parents.
It's wild, right?
Ugh. Yeah, we got to do something else. I told them, I got them off my back. I said I was going to go check out the casino.
Yeah, I got your letter you sent.
I sent that like
8 months
in
ago.
Bakersfield.
Look, I had to find you. Do you know how hard you were to find? You were off the radar for 6 months. Where did you go?
Leiden.
Lie den? A den of lies?
Yeah, also, I'm not doing that Mountain of Fame thing. That sounds like an ordeal. I couldn't survive that. There's goblins up there.
It's ridiculous. Just don't go.
All right. Well, I didn't. I'm not famous, so.
Yeah, good.
But you're probably famous now.
Actually, that part is fun. It's just that everyone's always trying to track me down all the time, every second of every day. I can't get away.
It was weird that Raj is the persona that got famous.
Yeah, what a piece of shit.
Do we call them personas?
Sure, why not?
Perfect.
All right, I just got to be somebody else. I don't care. You pick, and then we got to go to the casino.
All right. What was it when we used to do the Hardley twins?
Yeah, that sounds great.
What were their names again?
I'll be Crank, and you be Fro.
Fro Hardley? Fro's a stupid name.
Listen, it
Can I
can't
be Bro Hardley? Bro Hardley.
Yeah, all right, you be Bro, and I'll be Crank.
Sweet.
And then I change my body into that of an adolescent young man who's kind of fit, has a part on one side, and who has hair of a color.
And then Paris will change into, Bar will change into also basically the same looking person, but the splits on the other side, and it's the other hair color.
So one of you's brunette, one of you's blonde.
Yes, I have brunette hair, and Bro has blonde hair.
All right, what did you need help with?
There's devils everywhere in this freaking land.
Really?
Yeah, so my band's been going around just destroying them, and we can't find the one here, but I told them I'd check out the casino and see what we could find out.
So we're trying to find a devil.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we got to get going. The sooner, the better.
All right, let's get out of here. Where's the casino?
Oh.
You point him to the casino.
All right, perfect.
Where the big shiny lights are, bro.
All right. You go to the casino, staff and bar. When you arrive at the casino, you recognize immediately that it's like super closed and like boarded up.
Oh, like it's not been open for a long time?
Yeah, it's been closed for years as far as you can tell. And Bro Hardly says, yeah, I don't know how much information we're going to get out of this place.
Yeah. No one told me that it was closed up. They just talked about it like, this is one of the families owns this. There's like two families. There's like Alec and Felon. They still live in the Grundle estate. And then Minnie is this crazy old lady.
How old is she when you say she's a crazy old lady?
She's way older than us, bro.
Well, I am the older cousin. By the way, your mom says, good luck with the rock and roll thing. And she misses you and like kisses or something.
I look around and I'm like, are you freaking kidding me right now, bro?
What?
We're in public. You're my brother, right, bro?
Yeah. Yep. I never fucked this up.
What were we even talking about?
This casino?
Oh, do you think we should break in and look for some clues?
Yeah.
All right. We sneak around and look for a window or something, an access point that's not visible from the front street where there might be other people and onlookers.
Roll an investigation check.
7.
Nope. Everything looks boarded up pretty good.
Gee, bro, they got this place boarded up tighter than a water skin.
And then Bro pulls out a crowbar and he's like, let's get one of these doors open, baby. And just starts prying some boards off of one of the windows. He's like, we're going in here, right?
Yeah.
All right. He pries a couple boards off and goes in.
All right. I follow him in.
He says, it's dark AF in here, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, Crank.
I got you.
It's hard to call you bro. You keep calling me bro because it's my name. So I feel like you're calling me bro like we're brothers, but you're Crank.
I feel like you gotta get a grip, bro.
I'm sorry. I'm so used to being Paris.
I cast light.
Baby, there's some darkness all around. Take my hand and I'll guide you through the night.
Oh, all right. That's awesome. I wish I could cast spells.
Don't worry, bro. You keep practicing and you'll get it one day.
You're in a giant, the casino's like not that many rooms, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like everything looks like it was really fancy before all the water damage. So like the carpet and the drapes and everything look like they would have been cool like before all the water damage. All the machines, there are no machines. There's some old like tables, like poker tables and stuff, but all the like slot machines are gone. Place is pretty vacant.
How old does the decor in this building look?
Style wise?
Yeah. Like, is it like one generation ago, or is it like
no,
generations
like
ago?
3 generations ago.
Wow. Okay. Do I have any kind of knowledge? I think I don't know, but is this was this owned and operated by Grundledore in his living time?
You don't know.
I want to look for an office area.
Okay. You search around for a while and you find like there's a whole set of like offices, right? There's like the business sector of the casino.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, bro, I think we should pour through these desks and try to find some information. Maybe there's something about this will dispute in here.
What will dispute? Oh, is it that's what the devil is?
No, there's just a will dispute between Grundledore's descendants about whether, like, who owns the fortune and who is entitled to the fortune that he earned from his. Oh, he was in a big band called Antler Mayhem.
Wait, so that's the mystery? I thought you said the mystery was there was a devil.
Well, it's like they're always related.
Oh,
you know. It's like you have a lot to learn about being a sleuth, which I have learned in my time as both Roger and Scrapper Keyfist.
That's why you always like doing these Hardley twins when we were little.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought you liked it too. Don't you like it?
No, I love it. I love it.
I am.
I'm good at it too.
I don't believe him.
All right. What are we looking for in here then? A will.
Like if we found a will, that'd be cool, but I doubt it. But let's find any kind of documentation about this business and how it relates to the Grundle estate.
Okay. Roll an investigation check.
Roll it good, Brayton.
You don't fuck this up like when you were trying to find a door to get in.
22! Tricked you guys.
Got him. All right. You look around for a while and you come across a desk that you presume is like I don't want to say secretary. You know when like you run something, but like you don't really run it. Someone else runs it for you, like the proxy CEO, let's say.
The manager.
Yeah, you find like the manager's desk. And there's all this paperwork that's about like the foreclosure of the casino.
Does it say why?
Yeah, it's just poor fiscals. Like you can look through like the fiscals that are there. And it's just like, it was just like bleeding money. It was like doing a bad job of being a good casino. Numbers were down. The patronage was slipping. You know what I mean? It just wasn't a super successful casino. That's all.
Okay.
But that was more recent than Grundledore was around. So like it has nothing to do with Grundledore.
Okay. There's no link between this casino and the Grundledore estate?
Like they're all owned by the same family. You find a lot. Yeah, you do. You find a bunch of like Alex signatures on all kinds of stuff and things that are like financial reports and like decisions, like, you know, like lay off these 30 employees. Signed Alec. Sell off the machines to try to pay down some of the debt, you know.
Is there any evidence about the flood or water damage? What's the deal?
I think the water damage is from like the building being abandoned and the roof leaking.
Okay.
And you find a vault behind a picture frame.
Do I find one?
Yeah, but it's open and there's nothing in it.
Was the picture replaced by a window?
No, the picture is gone though.
So basically, and I know we don't have time in this podcast to get into the philosophical difference between a picture frame with nothing in it and a window.
The frame probably went with the picture. You just see where it was hung. And it's like the vault door has like a mount on it so you could hang something on it so that it looked like it was hung on the wall behind the vault. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So that when you opened it, it like, oh, no, there's like a hinge, right? There's like a thing that's on a hinge that you hang a painting on. But that's still on the wall, but the painting's gone.
All right, there doesn't seem to be much evidence here about anything important.
Yeah, bro, Hardley's like, man, this place is juiced.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
All right.
What are we going to tell? We got to come up with a story.
I think the story we have to tell them is that the casino was a dead end.
Oh, I meant they're not going to recognize us, bro.
Oh, we should tell them that we think there's a mighty injustice going on in this town and we're trying to solve it. And they better stay out of our way.
Yeah, let's go. Instead of meeting up with Dreamlancer, let's try to meet up with Knuckles from the commission.
Smart.
And then we leave and we look for Knuckles.
All right. As you're leaving the casino, you feel like you've been spotted.
Wait, well, we're trying to sneak.
You see two people walking from the edge of town into the city. They seem to be bickering in some way. They're both wearing these tan suits. One of them has wings sprouting from his back. He's like almost 7 feet tall. He's got big horns coming out of his head. And one of them is only like 5'10". He's wearing a suit, but underneath his suit is like a leather, like a gimp suit, like a bondage suit.
Okay.
And he's carrying like an armload of chains.
It looks like they saw us or we saw them first.
Well, you heard them bickering, and the one goes, I told you it was the left. The one with the horns, and the other one says, no, you didn't. You said it was to the right. I said it was to the left.
I motioned a bro to hide in the bushes beside the road.
All right, roll a stealth check.
I got a 13, and I put out my light spell.
Oh, smart. That's the first step to stealth. And they continue walking up the street. The horned one says, whatever, it doesn't matter. We're going to get, all right, let's do this thing or whatever. We got to get the respect or whatever. I don't even really care about this. The other one in the leather suit says, all right, look, you got to try your like thing out. You know what I mean? You got to also, by the way, if you wouldn't have slept for 4 days on the road, I think we would have been here a while ago. And he's like, yeah, but like I was tired. I didn't want to do all that walking. And it's cold outside. And I hate that. Then you notice also, because you have a keen eye, every time they step, they don't leave like a footprint. They leave like a big footprint that's bigger than their like foot. It's like they're very warm or something.
What's the, you mean like it's burning the ground?
No, I mean like there's melting more snow than like you don't melt the snow, you press it, but they kind of like melt a little bit. It's mostly pressing.
What shape are their feet? Are they like hooves?
The one with horns has hooves for sure. The other one has just like feet, has like people feet.
Okay.
Then you notice coming from a side street is an armored man carrying a halberd, and he sees them and he goes, monsters! And then the one in the gimp suit says, quick, do like your thing. And then the guard goes, I have to alert the authorities. And then the horned one goes like, or you like could not, man.
Yo.
The guard stops and ponders. Then he goes, yeah, it is like a lot of work, right? And the horned one's like, yeah, man, like you do want to really fill out that paperwork? Does that sound like a lot of fun? Don't you want to just like not? The guard's like, yeah, you're right, man. And then he just like keeps wandering off. And then the one in the gimp suit's like, yeah, man, yeah, you nailed it. You did it so good. That was the best. He was like, look, and now that counts as a follower. So, you know, you can like summon like an imp. You know what I mean? And then the horned one's like, oh, like this. And then this little tiny pentagram hole appears in the snow and an imp jumps out and he goes, hey. And he's like, hey, yeah, I want to eat flesh. But he says that, are you the one that speaks Infernal?
I think no.
Doesn't one of you assholes speak Infernal?
Yeah, I thought it was staff.
No, I speak Celestial.
Well, whatever. Once the imp shows up, they start talking in Infernal. Then the imp just like runs off. The one in the gimp outfit's like, see? Bam. Easy. And then the taller one is like, but like, so much work. What if we just like take out? Like, listen, I got it started. I deserve a nap. We walked all the way. And the other one's like, oh my, fine. I'll wait for you to take another nap. And he's like, all right. And he lays down next to a tree and just the snow around him just starts like melting. And the one in the gimp suit just kind of chills there. He like starts scanning the horizon, looking for potential threats is what you think he's doing. And then bro elbows you and he's like, hey, we got to get out of here.
Yeah, let's follow them back into town.
Follow them. Let's hightail it.
Okay, back into town though.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
We sneak out.
Roll a stealth check.
10.
Okay, you start sneaking away. And then the one in the gimp suit's like, hey. And then bro just books it. He just runs.
I take off with bro.
All right. He runs for like 2 blocks or something and he runs around a corner. And he's like, what the fuck was that?
I think that might have been a devil or 2 or 3 if you want to get down to it.
What? So wait, mystery solved?
We need a plan.
Oh no, the mystery's the will. You confused me.
Well, it's all related, kind of, probably. I think we got to get back in. They seem pretty powerful. So maybe we should have one of us keep an eye on them and one of us. Well, all right, let's go and try to meet up with Knuckles from the commission.
Okay.
Is he following us? The devil?
No.
All right. We go looking for Knuckles.
All right. You go back into the town square and there's Knuckles yelling at people and everyone's like, Joe, away. He's asking people a lot of questions until they get really frustrated with him. Hey, that's that dwarf that was in that bar with you.
Yeah. I mean, no. We've never seen him before. And I wink.
Oh. Hey, I wonder what that dwarf is up to.
Yeah, me too. Let's go find out. We head on over to Knuckles.
All right. Bro goes, hey, dwarf. And then Knuckles goes, hey, human. What the fuck?
Oh, sorry, sir. What my brother was trying to say was, you look like you might be pretty important.
Yeah, I'm important. I'm from the commission.
The
I'm here
commission?
to find a devil. Are one of you two a devil?
I cross my fingers over my heart and I say, cross my heart and hope to die. I'm not a devil. But we did see some suspicious devilish activities a second ago, my brother and me.
What?
Yeah.
Bro's like, yeah, dude. There's this really tall dude made like a short, like red dude from the snow.
That's all true. It was over that way, and I point.
And Knuckles is like, that sounds like a devil.
Yeah.
Quick, let's get my friend's Dreamlancer. By the way, my name's Knuckles.
Oh, hi. My name's Crank, and this is my brother, Bro.
Hey, I'm Bro.
We're
This
the
is my
Hardly
brother, Crank.
twins. Hardly
They-
brothers.
They say, what do we say? They say you can do it because we're hardly.
I don't know. It says the sooner the better.
The sooner the better. Anyway, Knuckles is like, well, if it's the devil, then we're going to need backup. Let's go find Dreamlancer.
Should we get the guard? Oh, Dreamlancer. Are they like super guards?
They're better than guards. They're rock and rollers. And then Knuckles starts running, and Bro follows him.
Yeah, I go with them.
Okay. Kemen, you meet up with Windy on your way back to the hotel.
Yo, Windy.
The plan was to go back to the hotel?
You seen Scraps?
No, I just I'm heading back from the museum. I just got a quick look inside.
Okay. How
So we're
was
getting
it?
ready to close. It was cool. Saw some slime masks.
Gross.
I checked out some signatures. Lars didn't need anything. So
Way to
you
go,
know,
boy.
was
And I
great.
give him some scratches.
Yeah.
I brought back this cheese from the cheese factory.
Can I try some?
Oh, yeah. I want to retcon it. It's their classic Cobalt Jack.
Instead of the Marvin Munster, it's now called Cobalt Jack.
Is that okay?
I don't give a shit what the
Can we
cheese
throw
is
that
called.
retcon song in real quick just then?
Retroactive continuity, changing storylines retroactively. Retroactive continuity. Sometimes it's a necessity. Sometimes it's a necessity.
Yeah. I break off a piece of it, but I use my silver dagger to cut it.
So you want to head back to the hotel and see if the other guys are waiting there for us?
Yeah, let's do it.
On your way back to the hotel, you see Knuckles. And he's like, Dreamlancer!
Oh, hey, it's just Windy and the big guy.
You guys are
We're-
Dreamlancer.
Yeah, we are, but like we're not the full Dreamlancer.
Yeah, we're not going to say Windy and Kemen when you both responded Dreamlancer.
Okay.
It's not like I found just Windy and I was like, Dreamlancer. You wouldn't be like, I don't know who that is.
You did save 2 syllables.
You did find 3/4 of Dreamlancer,
Yeah. So
if you don't include Valerie.
He's not in the band.
anyway, Dreamlancer, if you don't mind me calling you Dreamlancer, these are the Hardly boys. And they
Oh,
found the
hey.
devil
We're
What?
private detectives.
Where did you find him?
over by the casino.
Over by the old haunted casino.
It's a haunted?
I mean, the old abandoned casino.
Yeah, that's the next mystery
It's
we're going to solve is
abandoned?
the haunting.
Yeah, we were hired by some kids in our class to find out what's going on at the old abandoned casino.
Yeah, our dad was doing it, but he sucked.
Well, I'm glad
Our
somebody in
dad's
this
one of
town.
the best detectives of all time. You watch your mouth, bro.
Oh,
Yeah, but we
what's
have to
your
help him,
dad's
'cause-
name?
Well, you say, what's our dad's name?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know this was going to turn into a quiz about some book I never read.
His name's Penton Hardley.
I never heard of him. Are you sure he's famous?
Well, you got to clean the wax out of your ears.
He works for the government.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
He's probably a super spy.
He closes cold cases.
You guys want to play some hacky sack?
Hacky sack, who has time for that?
Yo, I do. I'm real.
There's devils
real
in
good.
this town.
Oh shit, you're right. Okay.
But hey, Knuckles, have you seen Scrapper though? Because Scrapper was supposed to go to the casino.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go up to the room and check for her.
And Knuckles says, if Scrapper's at the casino and the devils are at the casino, then Scrapper could be in danger.
Good point.
Wait, quick question. Is Scrapper one to run away from a fight all the time, or is Scrapper one to try to solve the problem right away?
You asking us or the person that plays Scrapper?
No, I'm asking Dreamlancer. This is Knuckles asking Dreamlancer.
you said that you have a friend named Scrapper.
Yeah.
We should get the town guard to try to save that person.
Knuckles says, Town Guard,
Him?
Schmound Guard.
or her.
Scrapper does sound like a dude's name, but this is a lady, in fact.
Her. We'll get the town guard to try to save her.
The town guard, Schmown guard, with Dreamlancer and Knuckles on the case. You little boys just don't worry your hearts, your hardlies, because we're going to fight.
We're going to solve it with Bardies.
So
I think you
difficult to
boys
speak.
need to stay back because this is very dangerous.
Danger's our middle name.
You guys share a middle name?
Yeah, bro, Danger Hardly.
What's your name
and
again?
I'm Crank Danger Hardly.
Okay.
Our parents, they're not good at names.
We have a lot of middle names, though, because like Mischief or like Problem Solving or like they can all be our
Knuckles.
middle name. No, Knuckles is never one of our middle names.
You guys have a whole life ahead of you. You guys shouldn't get killed by devils. You should stay here.
Okay, we'll stay here.
Knuckles is like, I have a whole life ahead of me.
Then I wink at bro.
I say to Knuckles, yo, hit him with the truth stone. I want to know if their parents really are bad at naming people, you know?
Knuckles whips out the stone and says, Veritas, and white light blasts the whole area. And then Bar says, our parents were awful at naming their kids.
Okay.
And then Knuckles
Sure.
is like, okay, and puts the stone away.
Good.
All right, let's go, man.
Guys, this is really fucking off the rails.
All right, I start heading towards the casino, and then I say, wait, which way is the casino, guys?
I point in the right direction.
We all start going that way.
But I stare at the two boys until they stay back for their own safety.
Yeah, bro hangs out in the end of the line.
We wait till they get around the corner and then we follow.
Why?
You kidding me? The Hardly boys aren't going to be cut out of the action.
Oh, were you saying that you were going to stay behind to us and I missed that?
Yeah, because Wendy was making it a big deal. Even though she's like 3 years older than us.
Your name is Boys.
Yeah, but we're hardly boys. We're almost men.
I'm 30 years old.
Oh, well, she's much older. Yeah, she's way older than us.
Oh, I didn't know you were a hag.
All right, I head towards the casino.
Did the Hardly brothers find the devil Knuckles was looking for? How is this related to the will? Can Dreamlancer find justice for the descendants of Grundledore? Find out next time on Bardic Mystery Tour.
Mystery tour. There's only one thing we implore. Tell all your friends and they'll tell more. Warn your sheriff 'cause we're kicking in doors. Rolling dice with our best friends. Solving mysteries again and again. Writing songs about our quest. Every other week on the internet. It's the Bardic Mystery Tour. If kids want to hear more, buy some merch in the store. Rate us with a 5-star score. It's the Bardic Mystery Tour. It's the Bardic Mystery Tour. It's the Bardic Mystery Tour. It's the Bardic Mystery Tour.
This show is a member of the Sorgatron Media Podcast Network. Find out more at sorgatronmedia.com.
Bardic Mystery Tour is recorded at Looking for Group Pittsburgh. Looking for Group Pittsburgh is a land center in the Brookline neighborhood of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. If you're in the area, stop by for games, co-working, or events. Find more information or schedule your next party at lfgpgh.com.